Crouse.
The Edge of Darkness may well turn out to be the most interesting film of the year for celebrity watchers. The exciting question is not will people respond to the story of a father who tries to avenge his daughter's death, but will people respond to Mel Gibson in his first lead role since 2002's Signs. Gibson was once one of the biggest movie stars in the world, but an anti-Semitic rant here, a child out of wedlock there, has tarnished his reputation. By the end of the weekend, we'll know just how badly his rep has been damaged. Based on a 1985 British miniseries of the same name, The Edge of Darkness sees Gibson playing Thomas Craven, a Boston cop whose 24-year-old daughter Emma is murdered in his home. Consumed by guilt, he thought the bullet that killed her was meant for him. He becomes determined to track down her killer. The resulting investigation, however, becomes more complex when he uncovers her secret life as a nuclear energy activist. Now, The Edge of Darkness plays like a low-key version of Taken with more realistic action, but without the happy ending. It features a classic movie actor playing a classic movie type, that's the father with nothing left to lose, and on that score, Gibson really pulls it off. No one does fatherly rage like Mel, see Ransom from 1996 for an example, and his deeply lined face looks weathered enough to be capable of almost anything. As he transforms from melancholy Mel to dangerous dad, he shows why he was one of the leading stars of his day. He's charismatic, he can play tender scenes with his daughter, and is believable as the badass he tells one victim just before pulling the trigger, you know, deep down, you deserve this. But the Mel factor hangs over this movie like a storm cloud. Will audiences be able to put aside some of his loopy, offensive behavior and just sit back and enjoy the film? If they can judge the art and not the artist, they'll find much to like here. But if not, The Edge of Darkness will wither and die because Gibson is in virtually every scene. Beyond Mel, though, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Danny Huston is playing his now trademarked oily rich guy. As the head of a big, evil conglomerate, he has some fun with corporate doublespeak. He says things like, what's worse, me doing it, if anything has been done, or ... you get the idea. But he occasionally dips deep into the melodramatic well. Ray Winstone is suitably heavy as the government fixer, think Winston the Wolf from Pulp Fiction, who asks a doctor after an eye exam, did you see a soul in there? Both are interesting in their way. Both are simply, though, supporting Gibson's strong central performance. For every moment that borders on cheese or melodrama, there is, however, another really effective sequence. For instance, hours after his daughter has died in his arms, Thomas Craven, covered in her blood, washes the gore off his face and hands. It's a standard scene, except that director Martin Casino Royale Campbell focuses on the blood swirling down the drain and Craven's reaction as he sees his little girl's lifeblood literally draining away for the second time in one night. It's a good moment and adds some emotional heft to what could have been simply a revenge film. The Edge of Darkness is a well-made, solid thriller with unexpected twists that take advantage of its star's reputation for unpredictability. As a film, it is successful. Whether audiences will make it successful, though, at the box office is anybody's guess.
Crouse.